360, he throws it down.
He'll come off the double screen to the left. Oh, and wide open underneath.
Sexton gonna step back, fade away three. Oh, my goodness. Golly, Sexton.
In the lane by Tracy. Here's Williamson, makes his way around one tight. Now hustling in toward the lane and throws it down. That's what the crowd had been waiting on. A fantastic dunk coming in by Williamson.
Trent, off balance jumper.
Nailed it. Pierre to Gary Trent Jr. And oh my goodness, that's how you end the game, folks.
On the right side, no, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. It is a 19-17 Coastal Empire Lady Monarch lead over the Atlanta Angels. You're watching the WABA South Regionals on SUV TV. Joe Hilsman and Emmanuel Glaze back here with you in our SUV TV courtside seats inside of C.T. Martin Rec Center in Atlanta. The WABA South Regional second round action here on SUV TV. 19-17 Coastal Empire Lady Monarchs with the lead, and they're in possession of the basketball. Quick first quarter thoughts, Emmanuel.
It was a great game. You know, Holt's been playing real well for the Angels, taking over down underneath. But when Slay came off the bench for the Monarchs, that changed the game, and she's been a big time. She's a veteran for a reason. She's one of the leaders of this squad, and she's doing great things for them. So I can't wait to see how this second quarter play out.
And there you see Soul Slay right there, number 24 in the yellow and gold for the Monarchs, who have the 2-point lead. Let's check the lineups now. Bria Woods, Morgan Jones, Michaela Raymondville, Nicole Collins, and Jamanda Smalls. The 5 on the floor for the Angels. They're in possession of the basketball as you view it, moving left to right. That's Morgan Jones. Jones with the right hand dribble down the right side on a foul call. It'll be Michaela Jackson, Soul Slay, Michaela Teague, Jacavia Aikens,
They called it on the floor. They didn't call it no shit. It wasn't in action. It wasn't in shooting motion.
and Latia Fleming, the 5 on the floor to start it in this second quarter. Collins gets it inside, down to Smalls. Smalls turns, flips it up and scores off the bench. And into the scorebook, Jamanda Smalls out of Darton College and Clark Atlanta as well.
Nice up and under to get that score for her.
Did not play at all in that first quarter, so she immediately scores when she gets into the contest. They save it. There's Jackson off the window. No good. Rebound fought for. It's on the floor, and the Angels are going to come away with it. And now here comes Morgan Jones. Lead pass up ahead to Raymondville. Raymondville lost it. Cookies taken. There goes Slate. Slate running on the break. Slate one-on-one. Took contact up. Counted. And a foul. No, he called it on the floor. Poor decision, Mr. Ref.
Floor. He called. Looks good. Looks like it should have been an and one.
Yeah, that should have been an and one. And you'll take a look at our SUV TV instant replay. She did not put the ball back on the floor after the bump. There's the bump. Oh, yeah, it should have been an and one. He missed it. Flat out missed it. And an inbound pass. No one was paying attention. Fleming had to chase it down. She puts it on the floor. Goes across the lane. Turns. She walked with the basketball.
Too many steps. Too many steps.
That's what you call having two pivot feet.
After you say pivots.
Nah, what you about to, you stop yourself?
Pivots.
Oh, pivots. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say pivot feet.
No. On
purpose. I'm going to stop messing around with Glaze.
Yeah, this might not have been a good idea.
Inbound now, and here is Jones. Jones now to the top to Collins. Collins holds it, looks, in an even ball game at 19 all. Collins gonna drive. Shot clock down to 10. Jumper rolled in good.
Angels look for Collins to take over since Holtz is on the bench, so she has to be that leader for him while she's on the bench taking a break.
Collins with 5 points, and there's a theft by Collins. Gets it up ahead. Here's Bria Wood. Wood steps into a 3-ball. Back iron, no. Tipped by Smalls, no. Rebound comes off the Slay out of the guard spot. Up ahead to Akins. Akins surveying. She's got number 3 on 1. And it'll steal by Raymondville.
Nice.
On a 3 on 1. Gets it up ahead to Collins. Collins in the corner. Slay pushing her and a foul call. Very good hands defensively from Michaela Raymondville to come away with the theft on a 3 on 1.
It was a 3 on 1 back here, and she still got the steal. Very impressive. Very way to keep your hands active on that play.
That's called anticipation, boy. She anticipated the pass.
Yep. Very good. 3 on 1. Should have been a score, but kept her hands active. Got that, like you say, anticipated the play. Got the turnover for the Angels.
The Angels inside of the arc, shooting it in about 57% of clip. Drive up off the window, no good by Jones. It's tipped around. Smalls comes it, saves it. 3 ball on the way, good.
She hit that from the other line. She was deep on that one.
Jamunda Smalls with 5 points, and it's a 5-point Angel lead. Akins drives and a foul call.
Keep driving, keep going to the hole. I'm loving the way the Monarchs are not resting for shots, little jump shots. They're taking it to the hole against the Angels. And they're back on the free throw line.
And the Monarchs have been very aggressive and attacking downhill in the contest. Substitution now, Diamond Jackson in. Well, they have to wait for the shot. Inadvertent horn, they'll have to wait. Jackson will come in for Slay. Coach Fleming with his arms crossed, trying to figure out what he's going to do. Akins at the free throw line, it caroms off, no good. Akins with 4 points in the contest, so now they'll let the sub in. Diamond Johnson in, so Slay out. Brianna Gibson falls back off of the line. Gibson has played very nicely as well. She has 4 points in the contest, all of them from the free throw line, 4 or 5. Akins at the free throw line, she splits them. She has 5 points in the contest. It's a 4-point game with 7:47 to go in this second frame.
Nice
and a
steal.
steal in the backcourt. There's a 3D. Jumper good. That goes for 3 points now for Akins. How am I going to put this in my scoreboard? 2-1, I guess?
Yeah.
It's tied up. Turnover. Yeah, I did it like that. 2 and then 1. Because if I put 3, I'm going to count it as a 3, and I'm not even going to get into that. You know how you just, I didn't take trigonometry because it got to be too much.
Yeah, just put the 2 and the 1 like you said. Keep it simple.
2 and 1, yeah. I do like the scoreboard, though, 24-24. Even ball game. Gives it up ahead. Now tiptoeing up the side is Imani Tilford. Tilford with the right-hand dribble. It was cupped. Now she spins it with the left hand and goes, dribbles over the Woods. Open, left wing 3. No good. Rebound comes off to Tay Mike. She's been quiet in the contest. She has 1 field goal, and there's a drive and a foul, and she'll go to the free throw line.
She's getting 2 shots on that. She's, like I said, they keep driving. But you're right. Tay has been quiet this game. But now she get a chance to get her first 2 points.
She's the team's leading scorer. Went to Wichita State, but she only has 2 points in this contest. Right now, their leading scorer is Sol Slay, who's on the bench now with 9 points.
We'll see how long that lasts. Get her a quick break and get her back out there.
Tay Mike free throw is good. And now the Coastal Empire Lady Monarchs retake the lead. And now here comes Amber Holt back in. So she sat the first 3 minutes and some change of the second quarter. Comes back in. She's the game's leading scorer with 11.
I'll give a quick break to start it off, but now it's time to finish up strong for the half. You get your best player out there, your best scorer.
Mike makes both free throws. Here's Smalls, picked up the dribble, almost a backcourt turnover, tipped away by Johnson, out of bounds, and will stay with the Angels.
Monarchs putting that pressure on them, that full court pressure, getting them on them, and almost caused a turnover.
Coach Melissa White asks for a timeout, and she will get the timeout. We'll take it with them. It's 26-24, Lady Monarchs leading with 6:51 to go. You're watching the WABA on SUV TV. The Angels are in possession, trailing by 2 as we return to the action here in our SUV TV courtside seats in the WABA South Regional Final. Foul was called on the Lady Monarchs' Brianna Gibson.
Trying to hang with Big Hope down there in the paint. Got that foul, so Hope was trying to post up.
Amber Hope has done work. Here's Hope. Hope catches, turns, 14-footer, no good. Rebound hit the floor, chased down by Teague. Gibson working on the baseline. On the floor, they fight for it. Tie ball, jump ball. There's 5 on the 24.
Ball goes to the Angels.
It will go to the Angels, and they will get a new 24 on the change of possession. Amani Tilford from Georgia Tech into the forecourt now for the Angels. Worked on defensively by Diamond Johnson. Crowd behind us asking the Angels to come up. Jumper, nice. Raymondville, no good. She has struggled today, but you can tell she's affecting the game more on the defensive end. Yeah. Pass was deflected and recovered by Brianna Gibson. Gibson, long pass, and Coach Jesse Fleming had to call a timeout. And Coach Raymondville is going over like, look at the shot clock. It should be an 8-second violation. That's what she wanted, an 8-second violation. She's asking the ref to look at the clock on the scorer's table, and it says 16, which be 8
If you do subtraction, that's 24 minus 16. It's 8.
Now they said it was 17.
Okay. But I'm looking at the clock right here. So maybe did we miss it? So they said it was 17 when he called the timeout. Okay.
So Coach Fleming, he knew they were coming up on the 8-second.
Yeah, he definitely did. They added a couple more seconds. Now it's 18 seconds.
So we call that slow trigger finger, that's all. Tay Mike, Jacavia Aikens, Diamond Johnson, Akia Teague, and Brianna Gibson. Gibson, Teague, Johnson, Aikens, and Mike. The 5 on the floor for the Lady Monarchs. Woods, Raymondville, Holt, Tilford, and Smalls, the 5 on the floor for the Angels. Now the refs are 6 feet in front of us having a conversation.
We're still talking about that shot clock. Or what are they trying?
26 to 24, three ref crew. Raymondville, she was the one that's been most emphatic about it, but obviously not getting an explanation to her desire. Inbound, and now the Teague. Picked up the dribble. Traveling violation called on KVT.
Traveling on that. Great defense. Jumped in front of her, made her take a few extra steps. Interesting right now, the Monarchs are leading in rebound in 19-18. Looks like it would have been a little bit bigger difference, but
almost cookies. Raymondville, a 3 on the way. Good. She's been reaching for it, Michaela Raymondville. What a 3-ball, her first field goal for the 5'9" guard out of Armstrong State.
But they say keep shooting until you get it. And she did. Got that 3-pointer in the left wing over there.
She's been in the game a lot, but as I mentioned, effective down here on the defensive end.
Nice
defense. Turnover.
Nice defense to get that turnover. Tay overthrew her people. And now the Angels get the ball back.
27-26. It has been a nip and tuck game most of the way. Coming up on 5 minutes, halfway gone in this second quarter. They feed it into Hope. Hope back to the basket. Quick move on the other side. Diamond Johnson with hands were quicker. Here comes Johnson running it out. They've got numbers if they go. Johnson bounce past Aikens. Aikens catch indecisive. Good defense by Tilford. She turns and shoots over, no good. Tipped out of bounds. And let's see. It will go to the Angels.
Monarchs had the numbers, but couldn't get the shot.
We've seen that a couple of times, Emmanuel. Yeah. They've had numbers on the break and have not cashed them in.
Yeah.
When you have numbers, you got to get points.
Got to get that money, man. Like you say, they got to cash it in. Points sitting there on the board for him.
It's WABA South Regional Playoff on SUV TV, presented by 1891 and OTV Media. Joe Hillsman, Emmanuel Glaze, in our SUV TV courtside seats inside of the C.T. Martin Rec Center. Can I facially say in the SWATs?
In the SWATs. That's what we had, people. Nice crowd behind us.
Very much, yes. Very nice crowd behind them. They've been pretty vocal as well.
Coach Fleming look like he's bringing Slay back out. Got to get it back in, get it going.
So with 4:45 remaining, it'll be Monarchs basketball, not Angels basketball. They'll keep it here. Oh, you can see us. Look at that. I got a little FaceTime right there.
Got a little bit.
Inbound, looks, and it comes in to Diamond Johnson. Johnson now will hold it between the rings to Slay. Slay fed it into the middle to Gibson. Gibson turns. Holt bodied her up, and a foul called on the floor on Amber Holt.
Called on the floor against Holt. Wait to see how the team plays. Slay is back off the bench. I can't see if the energy changes again. It did in the first quarter. Let's see if it happens in the second quarter as well.
Tilford out, Sweeney in. So one Georgia Tech for another Georgia Tech. Gibson on the floor now to Teague. Teague has it with the right-hand dribble, comes across the lane. Teague stops, jumper. Karam's off the left, no good. Johnson rebound, turns, puts it up with the right-hand hook. Good, nice. Diamond Johnson, her first field goal.
Way to get inside to get that board and go right back up with it to get that 2 points.
Johnson out of Moores College, and now reached in, almost got a steal, out of bounds, and it will stay with the Angels with 16 on the 24.
Thought she got her. Went out of bounds on her.
Good hustle from Diamond Johnson.
I'm like you, I'm loving them basketballs. Bring you back to those ABA days. That red, white, and blue. Look great out there.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. I don't know if it's a Spalding or not, though. Offensive foul called on the Angels.
Interesting.
Willis back into the contest for the Angels. So it's Willis, Holt, Sweeney, Raymondville, and Collins, the 5 on the floor now, as Collins comes in and Bria Woods goes out. Mike, Slay, T, Gibson, and Johnson, the 5 on the floor for the Monarchs. 4 minutes to go. Second quarter.
Angels have got their 2 leading scorers on the floor now to finish out this quarter. Let's see what happens.
Slay worked on by Sweeney, gets it to Teague. Teague picked up defensively by Collins. In the corner to Slay. Corner, 3 ball on the way. Karam's off the side of the backboard. She got her on board. Now shoots it across to Gibson. Gibson and a shot clock violation.
2 many seconds. That ball did not hit rim, hit the side. And that's why we got a shot clock violation.
Indeed. Willis inbounds it for the Angels, and she gets it back from Sweeney across the timeline. Willis looking in at Collins. They out of front it, so Collins decides to come give her a screen that she doesn't use. Turns inside to Holt. Nice drive and score.
Nice find. Get it to Holt, and did she do what she's been doing all game? Put it in the bucket.
Johnson works on the left wing. Picked up the dribble. Gets it inside to Teague. Teague kicks it back out. Tay might hesitate. One dribble. Pull up. Hill of the rim. No. Holt tipped out of bounds. It will go to the Angels. The Angels, again, now offensively shooting just under 50% from inside the arc and just over 33% from beyond the arc. Coastal Empire struggling. They're shooting 30% or less, under 30% from both areas. Raymondville crossing the timeline under 3 minutes. Raymondville on the drive. The scooping layup is no good. Teague gets the board, outletting it quickly to Johnson.
Another numbers.
3 on 2. Attacking. Did not score. Willis gets the board. Up ahead to Sweeney. Sweeney recovers it. Sweeney with a little dipsy-do, but Slay is really in her stuff. Across now to Raymondville. Raymondville to Holt. Holt, 2 dribbles. Got to a spot. Jumper off the window. Banking hours on a Sunday afternoon for Amber Holt.
Holt is balling. That she do every game.
15 points in the contest for Amber Holt. Shot no good. Willis has been affected. Long lead pass up ahead, too far for Sweeney.
Sweeney couldn't get to it. You can tell in her face. Might be injured on the floor.
Yeah, she did pull up a little quick, and now here Tilford quickly off of the bench to replace Sweeney.
She's trying to stay in the game. Look like she's going to stay in.
No, I think he would have had to come out because if the pass wasn't that far up ahead. She is a captain, so she might want to show it through leadership.
Okay.
It through action and play through it. Here's Tay Mike in a 3-point game and a foul call on Amber Holt.
That wasn't received well here.
No, Coach Melissa White didn't like it. She turned around and was not pleased at all with the call.
Looks like Holt's going on the bench right now.
Another feature in the WABA, you cannot foul out, but after the 6th personal foul, each personal foul you commit, a technical is added to it.
If I'm not mistaken, it looks like the red light is on over there.
The red light is on. I wonder if they got that at Spencer's.
Maybe.
Here's Slay. That was the cleanest place I could come up with.
Yes, sir.
The jumper, good. That means it's a 3 for Slay. Give her a 2 plus the 1.
Plus the 1.
31-31. Well, I forget. This is pro basketball.
Yeah.
I could have went with the other.
I think you had it, but we'll keep it with Spencer's right now.
Store location. Taken away from behind by Diamond Johnson. Johnson now comes into the forecourt. Johnson shovels it over to Tay Mike. She hesitates, goes baseline. Stop. There's a baseline jumper. Karam off the iron. No good. She got her on board. She spins baseline and loses it out of bounds. I think she tried to do a little bit too much right there.
A little too much ball. Nice dipsy-do under rule.
Long pass into Collins. 80 seconds remaining in this first half. Collins gonna drive, and the foul is offensive.
Yep.
Nicole Collins.
Went right into him.
31-31. It has been a nip and tuck game throughout. I think the largest lead for either team has been 5.
Yeah. Very tight game. Low scoring, though, for both of these teams. I thought it would be in the 50s by now near halftime, but we're in the 30s right there.
Mike hesitates. 1 minute to go. Slade floats it up. No good. Rebound to Collins.
Good rebound. Way to get in there.
And Collins is fouled. I think a little bit you have to credit that to the defense.
Yep.
The Monarchs aren't shooting the ball as well from the field as the Angels are, but they're getting more shots.
Yep. A lot of second shots, a lot of follow-up shots, and they are moving the ball down the court pretty fast.
Sweeney. Double dribble, not called. She wanted to pass it and lost the handle on it. Now here they get it into Collins with 10 on the 24. Collins spins back out to Willis. Open 3 on the way. Back iron, no. Rebound to Tay Mike. Her and Collins bang up. Long pass up ahead, half minute. Tried to save it over her head. Teague gives Slay. Slay shovels it off. Fleming shot. Latalia Fleming, no good. Sweeney couldn't get the rebound, and now Raymondville gets it with Willis. They can hold for the final shot if they want. Willis drives. Lost it out of bounds off of Diamond Johnson. 14 and 9/10 seconds. I might have to go touch that ball at halftime. Let me see how I feel.
Yeah, I feel.
14 and 9/10 seconds.
31-31.
Willis will be inbounding it, side out of bounds. And now a time has been called by Coach Melissa White. This is a good timeout, I think. 14 and 9/10 seconds. Tie ball game. End of the half nearing. You get a hoop here and take that momentum into the second half.
Very, very good point. Very good point. You want to go into halftime with that momentum, so get the last possession and put that up the right way.
Joe Hilsman, Emmanuel Glaze, and our SUV TV courtside seats. The WABA South Regional Final presented by 1891 OTV Media. And we are, as Emmanuel has said, in a lower scoring contest than either one of us expected. Neither team turning the ball over at a high clip. 8 turnovers apiece so far.
Like you say, the defense has been getting back. We've seen them. They've been playing on these fast breaks. They get back on the fast breaks. I've been impressed with that with this team, with both teams.
And also, you're in a South Regional Final, so you expect some give and some take, and you expect a closer matchup. And as we say, no matter what level of ball, when you have two good teams, that scoring is going to come down.
Both teams only lost one game between the two.
Yeah. You have to value the possessions, and we'll see that come into play in the second half. They inbound it, turn, shot with the left hand, drops and goes good.
Nice call out of the timeout. Get it to your post player. She went up with the left hand to get that score.
It worked. Tay Mike shovels it underneath the Teague. Teague to beat the horn. No.
Great defense at the end.
We are at the end of the first half. The Atlanta Angels have a 33-31 lead on the Coastal Empire Lady Monarchs. We'll take a quick timeout and come back. It'll be Coach's interview time on the other side of this break.
Double screen to the left. Oh, and wide open underneath. Sexton going to step back. Fadeaway three. Oh, my goodness. Colin Sexton.
In the lane by Tracy. Here's Williamson making his way around one Titan. Now hustling it toward the lane and throws it down. That's what the crowd had been waiting on. A fantastic dunk coming in by Williamson.
Trent, off balance jumper.
Nailed it. Pierre to Gary Trent Jr. And oh my goodness. That's how you end the game, folks.
Back inside of CT Martin Recreational Center, the Atlanta Angels with a 33-31 lead over the Coastal Lady Empire Monarchs, and we're joined by Atlanta Angel head coach Melissa White. Coach White, talk about this first half here for a moment, a 2-point lead at the half.
I can't hear.
Talk to us about the first half of this game so far.
Well, like I said at the beginning of the game, we knew it was going to be fast-paced, high intensity. We have to get back in transition. We're not getting back. We're not stopping the ball. So we just got to make certain little adjustments during halftime.
Now it's 33-31. That was a little surprising because both teams can score a lot of points. What is it? The defenses have been playing well today.
I think both teams were, in the beginning, they were keyed on defense and knowing they would have to stop the other team, and the team who goes on the most runs is going to win this game. So it is a game of runs, so it's just a matter of who's going to have that run. But it is a defensive game today.
Talk to us about your player, Hope. She's been balling inside for you. Amber Hope, she's been doing some good things for you inside. Talk about her play so far.
She's been consistent. She was an add-on player once we had one of our girls go over to Spain. So she just recently joined the team. This is like her third game. She's been consistent. She has former WNBA experience. So she's definitely emerged as one of our leaders and best players.
How do you pull this out in the second half?
Atlanta Angel basketball. We got to stop, transition, we got to get back, and we got to just control the tempo of the game.
Well, thank you, Coach. Look forward to a great second half.
Thank you.
Head coach Melissa White of the Atlanta Angels as they hold a 33-31 lead at the break.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to a second half. I'm still a little shocked, though, Joe. I'm still a little shocked. I was expecting, scoring. But the defense is, but like you said, 8-0 team, 7-1 team. They ain't lose but one game between the two for nothing. So I'm ready for the second half.
We welcome you back inside CT Martin Recreational Center. Joe Hilsman, Emmanuel Glaze of the Crush Sports as we get ready for the second half of the WABA South Regional Playoff between the Atlanta Angels and the Coastal Empire Lady Monarchs. 33-31 as we get ready to start the second half. The Angels will be in possession. They're all in white, white tops, white bottoms, black numbers. The Monarchs are in the gold and purple threads. Here's Amber Holt, turns, 15-footer. Caroms off, no good. Holt, Woods, Tilford, Raymondville, and Collins, the 5 on the floor that started for the Angels. Holt gets the board. Here comes Tilford. Tilford, lead pass up ahead to Raymondville. Raymondville, layup, no good. Blew it on the break.
Gotta make those. Gotta make those. Gotta get those in.
Atkins gets the rebound. So it will be Michaela Jackson, Nakia Teague, Tay Mike having a conversation with the ref, Latea Fleming, and Jacavia Atkins, the 5 on the floor for the Monarchs. They're in possession. Fleming spins it to the corner. Open jumper along 2, in and out, no good by Jackson. Tipped by Fleming and goes out of bounds.
That was just in and out. Looked like a good clean shot from here, but it didn't make it all the way through.
Raymondville inbounds it to Tilford. Tilford quickly into the forecourt with the left-hand dribble, worked on by Akins between the rings. Picked it up and gives it to Holt. Holt hands it back on a little handoff action. Tilford drives, no good. Collins up and foul. So Nicole Collins will go to the free throw line. In that first half, she was 1 or 2 from the free throw line. She has 5 points in the contest.
One of the things that the Angels have been doing well, they're shooting 50% from the line. So we're going to see if that improves in the second half.
Nicole Collins, also a captain. Good look at her there. 5'10", out of Florida A&M University. 4 10-minute quarters and a 24-second shot clock. Glad that you're with us on SWTV's coverage of the WABA South Regional Playoff. Free throw good from Collins. She'll get one more. Substitution now into the contest, number 12, Brianna Gibson. I like Gibson. She played very well in that first half. 4 out of her 5 points, or 4 or 5 from the free throw line, but she was active and got a board like you see right there. Split the free throw from Collins.
She plays very strong underneath for the Monarchs. Gives them what they need, get boards, and like you said, she'll go up strong as well.
Teague hands it off to Akins. Akins picked up the dribble, goes back to Teague, who was fouled by Tilford.
Nice little give and go right there. Silver had to hang on, got the foul in.
34-31, and you cannot foul out in the WABA, but each foul that you make, each personal foul, beyond 6 is a technical foul.
And that could hurt you toward the end of the game.
Very much so, and especially in a close game.
Yes.
If you have to be on the floor. Some rule variations, as you see in multiple leagues across the country.
Yep.
We have the red light district rule, which when that goes into effect, I will explain it as well. 24-second shot clock as well. He's Emmanuel Glaze. I'm Joe Hilsman. Glad that you are with us wherever you are. The SUVTV.com and our SUV TV courtside seats.
Only 1 point so far in the first minute of the game, second half. See if that picks up a little bit.
Collins jumper.
Oh.
Good.
Nice.
Collins.
Nice.
Push the lead out to 5. The largest lead for either team in the contest is 5. Here's Teague. Teague on a drive across the lane, put it up off the window and scored a nice move, a dedicated move from the Jacksonville University star in Nakia Teague.
She was strong with it. Went strong with it.
She was. She's known for her defense. That's her first field goal. Holt back out to Collins. Catching, pocket, fire, 3, no. Rebound, tip. Holt gets it offensively. Holt turns, jumper, baseline, good.
Nice.
Amber Holt.
And hits the shot. Nice. Holt's been doing it all game.
17 points in the contest for Holt. Teague, no good. Holt coming off of a 32-point, 19-rebound effort. She catches on the break. There goes up and is fouled and will go to the free throw line. Fell kind of hard. Teammates come check on her. You take a look at Double Deuce 22, Amber Holt. SUV TV, instant replay.
Looked like she hit, and I love the way she kept going down the middle of the lane, expecting the ball, and she was going up strong no matter what.
You know, I didn't look at it there. She put that ball down on the dribble. Next time she can just catch that 1-2 and go up.
Gave the Monarchs a chance to catch up with her and get that hard. I don't like to use the way hard foul. Just a basketball player foul.
I'm okay with using hard foul. Sometimes you need a hard foul.
Yeah, she got the ball. Holt's been balling today.
Free throw is good. I turned and looked at the best producer in the land, and I just thought about what we said. Yeah. 38 to 33.
Let me rewind that a little bit.
Akins, no good. Akins up, no. Tip, rebound. I cannot with y'all today. I am absolutely out. I'm done.
Might be the last time we work together, but it's all right, though.
I'm done. 7:24 to go in a 5-point contest.
We're live, right? Yeah, we are.
40 to 33. Largest lead of the game is 7 right now for the Angels. Latavia Fleming kind of beyond herself a little bit. And now Coach Melissa White, you take a look at her. She looks down and says, how much time is this taking?
It's a long time.
Although she could be, that's an Apple Watch, she could have just gotten a notification about the next set she's going to run. Here comes Tilford.
She's been getting a lot of steps on the sideline, too, so she might be checking that.
Oh, she could have met her standing goal for the day. There you go. Woods open 3. Bria Woods, hill of the rim, no good. Rebound chased down in the corner. And now Teague comes away with it for the Monarchs. Teague running in transition. Teague shovels it off. Here's Tay Mike. Turns, offensive foul on the Monarchs.
Great job by Hope to stay in her position and get that charge on the Monarchs.
The Coastal Empire Lady Monarchs out of the Brunswick, Georgia area. Glenn County.
Glenn.
Joyful Hawkins played his first 2 years of high school ball there. Got a good championship on the boys' side in high school basketball for the Brunswick Pirates. They got one of the best statisticians in the state down there, Sharice Lee. Shout out to Miss Sharice Lee. I'm going to go on and throw it out there right now. And everybody in Brunswick know who Sharice is.
Get Sharice that love. Understand.
Look at you. Here's a drive by Johnson. Up and scores. Oh, excuse me, Gibson.
Nice move by Gibson.
No, that was Johnson. I'm sorry.
Johnson went up strong, got the 2.
Yeah, her 4th point of the day, 2nd field goal. She's out of Moores College. Nicole Collins has it. Collins goes around the Hope screen, picked up the dribble now, shot it back to Hope. Hope goes baseline. Gibson was there. Blocking foul called on Brianna Gibson.
Blocking call.
I kind of agree. Coach Flemings across the way does not, but I do.
Let's look at the replay. Nice pick and roll.
Or really could have been a no call if you want to get technical.
Yeah, she wasn't set. Good call. I agree with the no call as well, but if you're going to call one, it would have been our defensive foul.
Substitutions now. Sol Slay checks into the contest, number 24. She came off of the bench in that first half, and she was a spark for the Monarchs.
Definitely need it now. See if she can bring it again.
She has 12 points in the contest.
With the day Sunday? A lot of bank shots going in today. That was a nice deep bank shot right there.
A Sunday tray ball from Javonde Smalls. She's been effective today. 8 points. Good move. Yeah. Gibson scored.
Talk about Gibson. Giving them that inside spark that they need.
Brianna Gibson with a nice move.
Six-point game. Very active hands. I'm liking this. I'm loving it.
Smalls has it, worked on defensively by Teague. They cut her off, and now gives it to the top. Jones lost it, a steal. Tay Mike comes away with it. Running in transition, she's got Slay with her. Mike dumps it off to Johnson. Johnson layup good over the lip of the rim. Diamond Johnson.
Tay with the nice dish then to get that point.
Cuts it to 4. Looking for a backcourt turnover. They do.
Oh.
Let's check it. There will be a red light district. Okay, so you might say, well, what is that? Whenever there's a turnover in the backcourt, I haven't seen the light come on, but the ref is giving the signal. There it is. add 1 point to the field goal that is made. So if it is a 2, it is a 3. If it's a 3, it is 4. If you hit the 3 and make it and get fouled, you have the opportunity at a 5-point play. That's why the red light is on. It is on.
It is definitely on.
They call it the 3D. I call it the red light district. The shot is bothered, and that will end that. Tipped away, out of bounds. Cole Collins emphatic that the possession will remain there, as it will. 43-39. Collins inbounds. Here's Sweeney. Sweeney now to Collins. Collins has it, looks and gives it out to Morgan Jones. Jones puts it on the floor. Slade guarding her defensively. Into the corner, now looks, gets it back to the basket. Turning is Taylor Boyd. Boyd hooped with the right hand, it fell out. Collins battled for it, got the board underneath, put it back up, and was fouled. Nicole Collins has came out with a little bit more aggression here in this second half, Emmanuel.
Yeah, looked very strong. Way to battle then to get that rebound. As you can see the ball go up, she makes sure she gets it in between everybody, keeps focus on the ball, and then goes right back up strong to get the foul.
You made mention to it earlier in our pregame that the Monarchs lost to Atlanta last year, and Atlanta went on and went to the championship. You can tell right now that the Lady Monarchs are playing with a little extra oomph.
You can see it. You can see it. You can feel it when they're out there. Loving with it. And they're stretching the floor, too, man. Their defense is all over the place. But right now, Collins has stepped up her game in the second half, and that seems to be doing some good things for the Angels.
Collins will be going to the free throw line. She is 2 of 4 on the day from the free throw line. 5-10 out of FAMU. The WABA on SUV TV, presented by 1891 and OTV Media. Glad that you're with us wherever you are. We're exactly smack dab in the middle of the third quarter. 5 minutes to go. The stoppage is the ref is having a conversation with the scores table. Not exactly sure what it is about. 4-point contest. Largest lead of the day has been 7. And that was held by the Angels just a few moments ago when they had a 40-33 lead. It's 43-39 now.
Well, as they've been doing all game, the Monarchs keep scrapping, staying in the game. It was, like you said, it was 7 down to 4. Love this team. Just played a game yesterday, and now they're playing again today, and they still got that energy to play great defense and make this game very tight throughout this whole first 3 quarters.
The young lady who's at the scores table, I actually parked beside her in the parking lot, but she's known in basketball circles. So whatever explanation she's giving right now, it's a valid one because she knows about the book and the whistle.
Yeah. Like she straightened them out a little bit, got the explanation, look like we're good now.
You see the shot clock there and the red light district. They call it the 3D. It was explained to me as the 3D. I'm going to call it the red light district. And you do realize that this is professional basketball.
Looked like they was correcting the fouls on the
looked like it was
Monarch.
a foul count situation.
Yeah,
16 fouls on the Monarchs.
Yep.
And Nicole Collins is at the free throw line. She goes through a free throw routine. Good. So Collins has turned it on.
Yeah.
Came into the contest averaging 15.5 points to go with 9.5 boards. And she's in double figures now.
Her and Hope
After
made
that
a
free
great
throw.
1-2 punch.
Oh,
together.
yeah. That is easily. You can see it. And there no Treasure Johnson today as well, who gives them 22 points per game. Wow. Here's Slay. Slay now gets it inside. Gibson turns. Gibson working on Boyd. Goes up. Shot is bothered and blocked. I love the effort of Brianna Gibson.
Yes,
At halftime, she was dribbling one of those balls, and I got to chat with her. I got to feel the ball, get a feel of the ball. So,
What you think?
I mean, it's all right.
Yeah, she's definitely a baller down in there. Isn't the tallest, but she still gets the boards and goes up strong.
She
Got a
plays
foul.
well, yeah. And I will say this because I didn't mention it. It is a 28-5 ball.
Okay.
It is a 28-5 ball. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 4:44 to go. You're watching the WABA South Regional Finals on SUV TV. back inside of C.T. Martin Recreational Center. Brianna Gibson free throw is no good. She'll get one more. She was 4 of 5 before that miss. She's now 4 of 6 on the contest. Free throw, good.
Good on the second.
I like Miss Gibson out of Coastal Georgia. Cross court pass to Sweeney. Sweeney out of Georgia Tech gives it to Collins. Collins now back to Sweeney, and the Angels will operate it. And they wanted to check, make sure the shot clock had not reset. 4:36 to go, 5-point contest. The Angels are in white. The Monarchs are in the purple and gold. And we are in Atlanta. If you see that shot right there, there's purple and gold. You would think that the Monarchs would be at home. They played at home last night and then made the trip up about 5 hours. Depending on, if you're riding with me, it's going to be 4.5.
So you're getting it up.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting it on 16. But slow down in Metter, though, if you're coming up 16.
Definitely.
Metter, Georgia, slow down. I got hit there one time.
Most will pull you over.
Most will pull you over. Oh, they're going to pull you over, smile, and let you go. And then when you call to check the ticket, it's going to blow. I never forget that. When that lady said $393, I almost cried.
I feel like crying for you now.
Man, $393. And I was going, what was I doing? 92 in the 70s. $393.
Hurt my feelings.
Man, I would never forget that day. I would, and the problem was when I called them, I was driving then. That almost caused a wreck.
So you just all in.
Nah, that made me pull up. Could you explain this to me? In lieu of bail. Oh, okay, got it. All right.
Got it. I hear you.
4:17 to go. All of Coastal Georgia. I spent a lot of time down in Kingsland. Now, you know what's in Kingsland, right?
What's that?
Camden County Wildcat football, man.
Good ball down there.
Yeah, they throw it now with Bob Spire down there at the coach. Offensive foul called on Nicole Collins. Camden County girls basketball team made the state playoffs a couple of years. They had to come play McKeachie, and we know how that ended.
Yeah, we know how that ended.
Steele almost had red light district. Up ahead. Let me call it 3D, is what they call it. I should have asked what's the 3D. I didn't.
3D and 3D.
3D. No, I'm saying, is that like Dennis Scott came up with that, or where did 3D come from? I know Dennis Scott didn't, but that's just what popped in my head. The Monarchs still operating. 45-40. The crowd behind us has been into the contest from the beginning. Boyd, Jones, Sweeney, Collins, and Willis, the 5 on the floor for the Angels. Tay Mike pulls a 3. Bang! Came down and dropped the triple, her first 3 of the contest. She now has 7 points, and it's a 2-point ball game with 3:42 to go. Willis has it. Willis steps into it, gives it to Collins. Collins turns, puts it on the floor. The double comes. Back to Willis. Willis open, 3, left wing, badly missed. Rebound to Tay Mike. She's got Gibson up ahead. They've got numbers if they go. Here comes Tay. Tay drops it off to Johnson. Johnson got that shot out of here. Willis with a block. Morgan Jones recovers it. Now gets it up ahead to Sweeney. Sweeney now to Boyd. Boyd couldn't catch it and lost it. Recovered by Jones. Morgan Jones stops. 16-footer. No, could not get the roll. Collins up. Count it. And the foul.
Great rebound. She's showing that strength under that one. Way to go get it and get back up with it.
Nicole Collins, a score and one more, will be going to the free throw line. We talked about it. You mentioned the rebounding in the first half, but the offensive rebound right there by Collins, they went up with the left. She has turned it on in this second half, Emmanuel.
Great playing by Collins in the second half, much needed. Holt, who took care of him in the first half, hasn't been scoring as much, and now Collins is taking over for the Angels.
Free throw is good. The three-point play is complete. I would say the old-fashioned way. Well, no, that does apply here. That is the three-point play, the old-fashioned way. Atkins goes baseline. Sweeney cut it off. To the top, Tay Mike. She looks to be a little bit more aggressive. Driving layup, rolled off, no good. Collins on the glass. Nicole hesitates, now gets it up ahead to Sweeney. Sweeney now on the left wing. Sweeney cross court to Boyd. Boyd, who was cutting, layup, fell off. Willis tipped it out. Woods back up. No, rebound to Akins. Man, they had numerous opportunities there. Here comes Akins running. They've got numbers again. Akins got Gibson. Off to Gibson. Gibson shot up. No, and she was fouled. Hit on the elbow. Sweeney doesn't like it, but she did hit her.
She got the elbow. She did get the elbow on that shot. And she gets a tech on that.
A technical foul has been called on Sharon Sweeney.
As you can see right there, she got a lot of
She hit her.
elbow, a lot
She
of
hit all the
arm.
elbow.
Got a lot of it, so don't know what it was.
She was upset and kept going and now got hit with the tee. So Tay Mike will come up and shoot the technical.
The Monarchs need Tay to have a good second half to finish strong this half for them to get a chance. She's been taking it. She's been more aggressive this half, so maybe she can keep it going for them.
If it's a technical, why are they not all back behind half court?
Referee is
Here
making a
comes
move.
Willis. She's going to have to step back behind half court. And she's going to sit there and talk to the ref. That's how she's going to get out of it. That's a veteran move there.
It's old school.
Tay Mike, free throw. Good. She'll get one more. 2 shots on the technical. 48-44. So this could wind up being a very, very big possession here for the Lady Monarchs.
Very big.
Free throw. Good. Do you notice what the ref did? He noticed that they were talking and were not across mid-court. So he walked and then she walked.
Pulled her
back
with him. That's right. That's right.
and was very nice and listened to the explanation and the conversation.
Like you just said, this could be a big possession because that Tech now adds 2 more free throws. They could have a total of 4 points with that shot now.
Brianna Gibson going to the free throw line. She has made a living today at the line. She is 5 of 7, 7 points in the contest.
Very aggressive, very aggressive. Gets her on the line a lot today. Like you said, she's been one to watch for this whole game for the Monarchs.
Now here comes Michaela Raymondville. She comes in and Willis goes out. Fana Willis will check out. Raymondville now did a little switcheroo. She played with the Monarchs last year.
Okay.
Now comes over to the Anaheim. I keep saying Anaheim, to the Atlanta Angels. Free throw from Gibson is good.
You in the baseball?
No, I'm not into it.
No, I'm just checking. Just checking.
I should have been saying Cincinnati Angels. That's what I should have been mistakenly saying. Gibson free throw rolled off, no good. The Cincinnati Angels are very, very, very powerful Adidas Circuit AAU program on the women's side. But the Atlanta Angels are on the professional side in the WABA. And we're glad that you have it with us right here. 2.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Boyd, high-low, gets it into Collins. Cross court in the corner to Guilford. Tilford drives, layup, left it short, no. Tip out of bounds. It will go to the Monarchs. And now they're going to change it, or they're going to get together and have a conversation. Let's see.
Discussing.
Yeah, going to turn it and say no, it will stay Atlanta Angel basketball. Raymondville will be the trigger man side out of bounds. Raymondville triggers it quickly into Tilford. Raymondville pulls a deep three. Bottom. Give her all 3 of them, Michaela Raymondville. She has 6 in the contest, a pair of triples.
Deep in the corner on that one. Deep in the corner.
Johnson on the baseline, cut off defensively by Taylor Boyd. Boyd has been very effective in her time in the contest. The shot is no good by Tay Mike, out of bounds with 1:57 to go, and now it's still sitting there at a 7-point game. Check it, 5-point game, 51-46. As you take a look at Raymondville, a deep 3 from beyond the 23-line line.
Holt's back in, looks like, so.
Amber Holt had a long rest there.
Yeah. See if she's fresh to finish the game.
She has 19 in the contest to lead all scorers. Tilford to Collins. Johnson came in and took it away. There, Johnson, Diamond Johnson gives it to Akins. Akins now has it. Teague cutting. Put it on the floor. Put it up. No. Teague got the offensive glass. Woods fighting for it down low. Gives it up. Here's Gibson. Brianna. Oh, nice move. Brianna turns up and scores. Brianna Gibson.
Nice.
I like Brianna Gibson, man.
She gets down the floor. She gets underneath. And she gets buckets.
She's always around the ball. Came off the bench. The Lady Monarchs have gotten excellent play from Sol Slay and Brianna Gibson off of their bench. Here's Holt. Holt, the Woods, catch fire. 3 on the right wing. It's off, no good. Raymondville gets the board, goes up, and she was fouled.
She just went in. Nobody boxed her out. Got the board, went back up strong with a great play.
She soared in, indeed. Michaela Raymondville will go to the free throw line. Out of Armstrong State and Columbus State University. Michaela Raymondville, 5'9", as you see her on the glass. And now will be going to the free throw line for the very first time. Free throw good. Played with the Monarchs last year, as I just mentioned, so I'm quite sure that she's shared some of the tendencies with her team now. She has 8 points and makes both free throws. 5-point game again. it feels like Atlanta is wanting to blow it open.
Yeah.
But you look up, it's still just 4 or 5 points.
They scrappy. Monarchs are not going to let them get too far. They play very aggressive. They're scrappy. They got their hands out. You're right. It feels like it's a bigger lead than it is, but it's only 5 points.
Johnson has it. Under a minute. Tay Mike now to Akins. Akins, stop, jumper, front iron, no. Collins has been effective in the second half. Gets the rebound and a foul call.
Very strong on the boards the second half.
We'll walk down here and shoot more free throws. The crowd very much into it. The Atlanta Angels at halftime making a donation to the Newton County Boys and Girls Club, being involved in the community.
Always awesome to see the teams giving back to their communities.
They pulled them in a pretty good crowd from Newton County today, too.
Yes, they did.
Collins, free throw on the way, is good.
Nice.
So Nicole Collins in this second half has just been everything the Angels have needed. And you mentioned it, or Coach White mentioned it at the half, just play Atlanta Angel basketball.
And they have been doing it.
Free throw good. She made them both. 7 of 9 from the free throw line in the contest. She started out 2 of 4, but since then has been on it.
Got the red light on. 3D.
Yep. And that was a 7-point lead now, and it is 3D in effect. Add 1 point. Here comes Collins. Collins gonna drive, lost it, knocked away. Collins up, no good. Rebound, back tap, out of bounds. It will stay with the Atlanta Angels. 22 on the shot clock, and the red light is still on. 3D in effect, meaning add 1 point to a made field goal. So if it's a 2, it's a 3. If it's a 3, if it's a 4. If you're fouled in the act of shooting a 2, it's 3 free throws. If you're fouled in the act of shooting a 3, it's 4 free throws. If you're fouled in the act of shooting a 3 and make it, it's 4 points plus another free throw for 5-point play.
Angels get a score on this one. It'll take that lead up into double digits.
Look at you, turning inside, Hope foul. Now she was fouled in 2-point territory. She will get 3 free throws.
Yeah, it's good to have somebody like Hope to come in off the bench and give you another aggressive player underneath. Nice spin move right there. Yep, got all arm on that one.
Foul was on Brianna Gibson. So Amber Hope at the free throw line, team leader in scoring and rebounding, and the free throw no good. Her first missed free throw. Oh no, it's not a. She's 3 of 5 from the free throw line.
She's got 2 more, like you said, with the red light.
Out of Southeastern Illinois and Middle Tennessee State. She makes that one. She gets 1 more free throw because it was in the red light district. Do you know? Oh, I'll tell you during the break. I won't say that on the air. I'll save that one.
Save it.
Yeah, it's good too. It's real good. Second free throw is good. 57-48. They fight for it.
Got the jump ball.
The reason I'm not going to say it on the air, I'm going to say it on the air in the fourth quarter, but I'm going to give everybody a nice little disclaimer.
Okay.
57-48, a 9-point lead, largest lead of the game for the Atlanta Angels.
That's a jump ball. If according to the rules, it was a turnover, so the red light should be on.
It will be. Well, opportunity, and you know this could change momentum in a game.
Yep.
I want to see a 5-point play. I'm greedy.
Let's get it all in.
Raymondville will be inbounding it. The Hope catch, elbow jumper, Ray, good. 2+1, as that's how I have to write it in the scorebook because it's not a true 3. And the lead balloons out to 12, just like that, 60-48 for the Atlanta Angels.
First double-digit lead of the game for either team.
That is correct. Largest lead of the game for either team. Teague inbounds it. Now over to Akins. Akins across the timeline. Now she goes with the right-hand dribble. Now going to go down the left of the lane. Dumped it off into Gibson. Gibson had it bothered and blocked by Collins. Comes out to Hope. Hope to Collins. Up ahead to Raymondville. Raymondville catches. Goes up on the right side. Got the layup. Good. Michaela Raymondville.
That's Collins again on the other side, on the defensive side.
That is true. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. A third quarter that saw The Atlanta Angels lead 62-48 after 3. The WABA South Regional Finals will continue on SUV TV, presented by 1891 in just a moment. Back in our SUV TV courtside seats, Joe Hilsman, Emmanuel Glaze, glad that you're with us as the WABA South Regional second round playoffs continue on SUV TV. We move to the fourth quarter, 62-48, largest lead of the day. There's a drive by Tay Mike. Tay Mike scores. But the Angels in that third quarter, Emmanuel, a 29-point third quarter.
Wow.
Largest scoring quarter of the game. Collins up foul. Collins was had a lot to do with that.
It's good to see Holt find Collins underneath. Great 1-2 action all game, those two. But for the Monarchs, you got to see Tay or somebody can step up and get them in. The beginning of this fourth quarter going to mean a lot for them.
A 19-point first quarter for Coastal, but then 12 in the second, 17 in the third. Collins' free throw was good. Collins has been living at the line. Atkins will come in. So it is Woods, Collins, Raymondville, Holt, and Tilford. The 5 on the floor for the Atlanta Angels, who are in white with Angels in gold. I guess it's got a heavenly feeling. Free throw good from Collins. She made them both. Pushed the lead back out to 14, which is the largest lead of the day. Yep. Here's Tay Mike. Dropped it off. There's a jumper. It is short, no good. Rebound comes off to Woods. It was stolen by Diamond Johnson. Diamond now gives it off. Jackson, layup good. Michaela Jackson, she's been very quiet. That's her first field goal of the contest. Yep. She's out of Hines Community College in Mississippi. Gets it inside to Collins. Collins lost it. Johnson comes away with the thievery. Here comes Diamond Johnson in transition. Johnson on the attack. Let it up over the rim. No good. Rebound by Raymondville. Raymondville outletting it to Holt. Holt showing her versatility by putting it on the floor. Amber Holt dumps it off to Collins. That foul is offensive.
They call it offensive foul.
Amber Holt.
She couldn't stop her momentum. Let's see on the call right here. As you can see, she's taking it up the court.
SUV TV instant replay presented by 1891. Oh, yeah, bad call. Tay Mike was moving.
She was moving and she was falling back before she even got touched. So it is with a 2-on-1
She sold
action.
it. Oh, yeah, poor call. Well, no, I'm sorry. That's a bad call. You say poor call it in the the non-professional rank. In the professional ranks, you call it a bad call.
That was very questionable.
Oh, look at you. That's an even more questionable.
Questionable.
Atkins comes around the screen. Picked up defensively by Woods and a foul call on Bria Woods. Bria Woods out of Brunel University in Gainesville.
What I do like about these Monarchs, even though they're down by double digits, they still got some fight in them.
They do.
They
8:49. There's a lot of time to go.
Yeah, still fighting.
And with this 3D in effect, or can be in effect, and plus going to the free throw line, I mean, there's multiple with the game is not over. 3-ball, Tay Mike. Top shot triple. Her second triple of the contest. She has turned it on now.
Said that she has to be the one to bring this team back, and she's trying it right now.
She has 14 points in the contest out of Wichita State. Tay Mike. Raymondville, a 3-ball. No good. Karam's off. Good hustle by Collins, out of bounds.
Hits the line.
Coach Jesse Fleming standing and preaching and coaching very hard now. Now here's Tay Mike. Mike to get Diamond. Diamond layup. No. Amber Holt affected that shot.
Yes,
Holt got the rebound.
Yes, she
she
did.
has the dribble and now gives it over to Tilford. Tilford has it. Picked up defensively by Jackson, and a timeout call by Coach Melissa White
Coach White
and the
trying to,
Atlanta Angels.
Coach White's trying to stop the momentum. Looks like we said, the Monarchs are fighters. They want to stay in this game. Tay is shooting, playing well right now in the second half. Can the Angels fend off this run by the Monarchs?
8-point contest, 64-56. So we'll set the 5 for the Monarchs as they come out of the timeout. It'll be Teague, Jackson, Akins, Johnson, and Tay Mike. We have not seen Soul Slay in quite some time.
Interesting that you say it. Maybe coach is trying to wait to get under the 7-minute mark to let her finish off strong.
I don't know. She was such a spark plug in that first quarter. Shot the passing lane. Jackson couldn't get the steal. Holt recovers. Holt double dribble.
Yes, she did. Great call. Good call by the ref right there.
Amber Holt, as I mentioned previously, and we'll mention again, Southeast Regional Player of the Week a couple of weeks ago. Last week, 32 points and 19 boards in one contest.
32-19. Woo.
She has 24 today.
24, wow.
Here's Tilford. Tilford now into Collins. Collins catches back to the basket at the post, now at the high post. And now here's Raymondville. Raymondville saying there's somebody behind you.
Nice.
So she's going to go on the drive, dump it off the Holt. Layup, good!
Nice.
Seeking and finding and sharing and caring. Raymondville to Amber Holt.
She went away from the screen, got to the hole, and got it to Holt to get that score. Nice play by Raymondville.
26 in the contest for Holt. Tilford gets the rebound out of Georgia Tech. Tilford tried to save it. Johnson with the steal. Akins underneath and scores.
That should have been red light, so that's 3 points that they gave him.
You know what? You're right. And they did. Nicole Collins doing work.
She is doing big work in the second half.
68-59. Akins jumper, no good. Rebound underneath Teague. Kick it back out. Open. Jackson 3. Good. Michaela Jackson trying to come on before it gets too late. 68-62. A 6-point game just like that. You talk about the 3D and the red light. When you press, you put yourself in an opportunity to catch up really quickly with that rule.
Absolutely. And as you can see, you talked about, I think that's her name, for the Monarchs. She's come out, she's hit 2 threes. They got the three-pointer underneath in the red light district or special or the 3D light. And they're back in this game. 6 points right now.
Yeah, 6-point game with 6:39 to go. That's Emmanuel Glaze of the Crush Sports. I'm Joe Hilsman. Glad that you are with us. Wherever you are, the SUV TV coverage of the WABA South Regional, presented by 1891 and On TV Media. You take a look inside of the Atlanta Angels bench and huddle. Raymondville. Coach Melissa White. You got to talk with her at the half. All smiles on the bench right now. So it'll be Willis, Raymondville, Small, Boyd, and Sweeney, the 5 that come out of the huddle for the Angels. May try to steal some rest minutes. Tay, Mike, Diamond, Johnson, Teague, Jackson, and Akins. And that seems the lineup that Fleming, Coach Jesse Fleming, he may be getting ready to ride that.
Looks like he is. They can put a lot of pressure. They put a lot of pressure in the backcourt, picking up full court. I think that's the lineup he likes to go because he feels like they can get their hands on the ball, as you see.
Poor decision on the pass by Willis. It was stolen by Jackson. Jackson to Akins. Jumper good, just like that 4-point game.
4-point game.
That wasn't a backcourt turnover.
They just got it across the line.
She has had a good day as well. Let me see, 2, 4, 6. It was?
It was.
They didn't give it to him. 13 points for Aikens. And now they do give it to
Yeah,
her.
they did. 68-65, man.
6:24. So if you understand what we're talking about, whenever you have a turnover in the back court and the offensive team scores on that possession, add 1 point to the made field goal.
Yep.
It's as simple as it sounds. Now, I will make it difficult. A 2 is a 3 is a 4. You get fouled in the act of shooting on the 2, that's 3 free throws. On the 3 is 4 free throws. If you make the 3, that's 4 points plus another free throw for 5.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I wouldn't have said it. That's why you're Joel.
Pop quiz. I'm going to tell you what, if you gave that test to some players, that would help some GPAs.
Yes, it would.
68-65. Oh, 6:15. Some Steph again. Tay Mike up ahead to Johnson. Johnson catch layup good. Do you realize it is a 1-point game? 68-67. And now a steal. They had a 14-point lead just moments ago. And now here comes Johnson. Johnson over to Jackson. Jumper. Rolled in and out. No. Rebound tip. Fight for it underneath. Boyd has it. She stepped out of bounds. And it's a turnover in the backcourt. Red light.
Coach MJ is going back with her starters, her 2 main players. It is a 1-point game. Have to go back with your scores at this point in time.
It was 14 points just a little while ago. It is down to 1.
1-point game. Wow.
62-48. Oh, hold on. Let me check something. That's a 19-6 run.
Wow.
Here's Tay Mike. Mike shakes free of Raymondville. A 3. Hill of the rim, no. Nicole Collins gets the board. Collins, Tilford, Holt, Raymondville, and Woods into the contest. Here's Collins. Collins across the timeline now, gives it over, and here's Tilford. She calls out the set, gives it to Holt at the high post. She fakes it and now faces the basket. Holt puts it on the floor. 2 hard dribbles, dumps it off to Tilford. Tilford, good help from the defense by Teague, blocked and out of bounds. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Monarchs are very active on the defensive end in this stretch run right here. Hands up, getting steals, blocking shots, very active right now.
Coach Jesse Fleming all the way out of the coach's box. Gives it to Tilford. Tilford doesn't see the shot clock. 2-1, they're going to get a shot clock violation. Time and score.
Wow. Wow.
There were 5 seconds on the shot clock. That's shot clock violation. There's nothing to discuss there.
Another turnover by the Angels right now.
68-67. That is poor awareness this deep into a playoff game.
Got to be able to check. Got to remember the shot was blocked before, so the ball did not hit the rim.
Diamond Johnson has it. Emmanuel, you're exactly right. But you're supposed to check the shot clock anyway. Here's Teague back to the basket. Knocked away. She recovers. She goes up off the window. No. Amber Holt gets the board, and now she outlets it to Tilford. Tilford, long lead pass to Raymondville, who's cherry picking. Raymondville goes up. Layup good. Raymondville, Michaela Raymondville.
Good double pump because Johnson was on the move to get that block, but she double pumped, got the shot in.
12 points. I said cherry picking, but she was behind the defense. Raymondville has been very effective against her former teammates. Here's Nicole Collins. She gives it to Tilford. Did they just weather the storm?
We'll see.
70-67. It was a 14-point game. And the Lady Monarchs got it all the way back to 1 point. Raymondville, top side, 3-ball. Front iron, no. Rebound, Collins underneath. They call a foul underneath. No, a jump ball.
Jump ball.
It will stay with the Atlanta Angels. And now here comes Sol Slay, the veteran. Who's she going to get? Aikens. 4:26, fourth quarter, 70-67. A timeout has been called. We'll take it with them right here. You're watching the WABA South Regional Finals on SUV TV, presented by 1891. Joe Hilsman, Emmanuel Glaze back in our SUV TV courtside seats from the CT Martin Recreational Center in Atlanta, Georgia. It's the WABA South Regional second round playoff here on SUV TV presented by 1891 OTV Media. 4:26 to go. We've had a thrilling fourth quarter so far. 14-point lead, largest of the day for the Angels, and that was that chopped down to 1. 4:24 to go, fourth quarter. Here's Karan Sweeney. Sharon Sweeney has it now to Holt. Holt catches. Holt has been dynamic today with 26 points. In the corner, Tilford, 3-ball, hill of the rim, no. Rebound, back tap to Sweeney, and a second chance opportunity. Sweeney floats it in to Holt. Holt, pump fake up, count it, and the foul.
And 1.
Big girl basketball, and 1 for Amber Holt.
Holt, as I can say, when they got that lead down to 1, they brought their ballers off the bench back in the game, Holt and Collins, and they have slowed the return back of the Monarchs.
Holt will go to the free throw line. She goes through a free throw routine. It's good. She has 29 points on the day. And the lead now is back out to 6. A quick little 5-0 run after it was cut to 1. Sol Slay has it under 4 minutes. Here's Teague. Teague trying to get it to Tay Mike, but Raymondville defensively is in her stuff. There's a float up off the window. No good. Rebound. Put it back up. Count it. And the foul right back at you, Miss Teague.
Miss Teague.
And 1.
What you can do, I can do it too on the other end. Get that and 1.
Raymondville walking back this way. She's an outstanding defender.
Yeah.
And has played very well. She's turned it on offensively in this second half. As you take a look at our SUV TV instant replay presented by 1891. A foul called on Sweeney. Teague completes the 3-point play. Out of Jacksonville University, she has 5 points in the contest. Known for her defense, Raymondville scores. Michaela Raymondville.
Great look up court to see Raymondville wide open and straight to the lane for
11 of her
nice
14
steal.
in the second half. There's a turnover. Now Tilford over to Collins. Collins takes it up, count it, and the foul. It's a scoring 1 more for Nicole Collins.
Savvy basketball move, made her leave her feet, went right into it and got the foul.
.21 points in the game for Nicole Collins.
Looks like Coach is taking her team on keeping her off the free throw line and getting them ready for defense.
She is 9 of 11, Miss Collins, from the free throw line. The free throw is good for Nicole Collins. 22 in the contest. And 10 of 12 from the free throw line. 29 from Holt. 14 from Raymondville. They have been the heavy lifters in the contest. Tay Mike, 3-ball, badly missed. Rebound by Sweeney out of the guard spot, picked up by Aiken. We have not seen Brianna Gibson or Latea Fleming much in this second half. Sweeney pass had to be recovered by Collins. Collins worked on, the double comes at her. She cross courts it to Raymondville. Raymondville gonna go baseline, drop it off to Holt. Holt recovers in the corner, good ball movement.
Nice.
Extra pass, 3 on the way.
Nice.
Reward them. Oh, sharing and caring, a 3-ball. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, 3 of them.
Like
And the
you
lead right back up to 11, 81-70.
Like you said, that was great ball moving to get that shot, that wide open shot by Collins. Nice.
Raymondville with the thievery. Raymondville turns, stops, leans up. Traveling violation.
Oh, well, 2 minutes.
Michaela
steps.
Raymondville.
The pivots were not allowed.
If you missed it in the first half, we had a little play on words. He said the pivots, and I thought he was going to say pivot feet. Just playing on words. Here comes Tay Mike. Drives, jump stop, goes up and in.
Nice. Great
Tay-Tay.
second half for her.
Tay Mike tried to turn it on. It was 68-67.
Oh.
Steal. Red light district. Now here comes Jackson. Jackson layup, no good. Rebound, Johnson up. That's a 2. That'll count as 3.
Boy, Joe Hilsman, so 2+1. You got to get that in.
2+1. 81-75. I will be pressing the entire way now. Under 2 minutes, fourth quarter. Sweeney now trying to break the tech, and a foul call. Coach Fleming pointing to the shot clock, wanting 8 seconds. We had this discussion earlier today. He wants the 8-second violation, Coach Fleming. I don't know how his shirt has stayed tucked in. You know how some coaches, you don't know how the jacket stays on. With Coach Fleming, I don't know how the shirt has stayed tucked in.
It's hanging in there. It's hanging in there.
It must be extra long. Bounces it in. There's Collins to Holt. Up, foul. And they'll go to the free throw line, Amber Holt. Holt with 29 in the contest. Of course, coming into the contest, she leads the team in scoring and rebounding. 25 points, 13 boards. And is tied for the team lead in assists. Do everything, Amber Holt. She's at the free throw line. A good square look at Miss Amber Holt. Shooting for a 30th point. Oh, we'll have to wait one more. Free throw, no good. She is 7 of 9 from the free throw line after that miss. Check it, 6 of 9. 7 of 10, and 30 points.
30 points. This has been balling out of control this game.
Lead now to 7, 82-75. Dumped it off down low, recovered by Teague. Teague attacks in the middle. Should be a 3-second. Tay Mike, no good. Collins gets the board. Fell down. A turnover. Mike layup, no. It should be 3D in effect. Out of bounds. It still will stay with the Lady Monarchs, and the red light is on for the 3D in effect.
3D in effect. Turnover in the backcourt by the Angels.
Whenever there's a turnover in the backcourt, the team that goes on offense gets 1 point added to the made field goal. Like that. That's a 2+1. Back-to-back 2+1s for Miss Akins, by the way. 4-point ball game. Coming up on a minute to go in the fourth quarter. Foul called on Michaela Jackson. And that'll put them over the limit. It'll be 2 free throws now for the Angels.
The Monarchs will not go away, Joe. They're going to keep fighting in this game. It's back to a 4-point game.
Jackson out now. Brianna Gibson back in. She shot a while. Gibson has played very well in the contest in her time in the game. She's in double figures with 10 points. Played her high school ball at Brunswick and then went to Georgia, Coastal Georgia Community College. Sweeney up, no good. Rebound comes off by Gibson. Look at that. Inside fighting, got the rebound and the foul. They are not over the limit, though. We'll have to take it out of bounds. Exactly 1 minute remaining in a 4-point contest. We're in the WABA South Regional second round final. The WABA South Regional final. And a timeout has been called. Go ahead, man.
You were talking about Gibson in that paint again, doing what she do, man. I just love her effort this whole game.
Right now, it's looking like it's going to be number 3, Natalie Collins. She has 23, 14, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 block. I'm going to give you a 4-box score for this one. Woo! That girl had balling. What?
Love this action by these two teams, man. Great playoff atmosphere, great playoff game.
Yes, it has been in the season. The Monarchs, as we mentioned earlier, on the second night of a back-to-back, but that's basketball if you ask me. The others,
You're right.
that's one thing I respect about what Kobe Bryant said the other day. What is load management? Never understood it. Boy, they don't build them like they used to.
Yeah.
Well, I think they do. They just don't.
We got masseuse everywhere.
You what?
We have masseuses and ice
There
machines
you go.
and all
There
that
you
stuff.
go. There you go. That's a nice way to put it. 3 ball.
Tay.
No. Sweeney on the glass. They get a turnover. It's trouble. There's
Red light.
Akins. Akins layup. Good. 2+1 again.
Red light.
2-point ball. It should be a 1-point ball game.
Be 1 point.
82-81. They're missing the point.
That was a turnover. in the
There it
backcourt.
is.
There it is.
Half minute to go. Timeout call. 82-81.
Wow.
So down 14.
Wow.
The Lady Monarchs cut it to 1. Down 11. They've cut it to 1.
No quit in this team, Joel. They want it. Coach said before the game, they remember last year.
They did. They do remember last year. They surely do.
That was that 2+1. They got the steal in the backcourt, as you can see right here.
82-81 with 28 and 1/10 second. Now, you have to realize you do not have a foul to give, so they'll be shooting free throws. At this point, though, I think maybe, I don't know. Let me stay over here on this side of the court. I don't think I want to get into all of that. How much time on the shot clock? 15 seconds on the shot clock. So, yeah, you don't have to foul. Play it out.
Play it out.
Sweeney, Tilford, Holt, Raymondville, and Collins, the 5 on the floor for the Angels. Aikens, Johnson, Tay, Mike, Gibson, and Teague, the 5 on the floor for the Monarchs. Shot clock down to 9, down to 8. Tilford and Cookies. Diamond Johnson with the steal. Diamond Johnson on the break. Nice, and a foul called on Tilford. 15 and 8/10 seconds. It will not matter. It'll be the 5th foul. She's going to the free throw line either way. Wow. The Lady Monarchs defense from Diamond Johnson.
Stripped to perfect. And like you say, that foul takes it over the limit.
It doesn't matter if it was shooting or not. That's a 15 foul. You start shooting 2 and the 15 foul. Diamond Johnson at the free throw line.
Wow.
Diamond Johnson at the free throw line for the first time today.
What a play.
82-81, she goes through a free throw routine. The crowd making noise. Free throw. No good. Fell off. 15 and 8/10 seconds. 82-81. The home team is Atlanta. They have the 82. The road team in the Monarchs, they have the 81. The crowd comes up and makes noise again. Diamond Johnson at the free throw line. One more shot on the way. Good, we're tied. They have finally caught him. Inside, almost a steal. It goes out of bounds. Oh, Atlanta ball.
The ref says it's Atlanta. Let's look on this replay.
82-82, 13 and 1/10 second. Looking on the inbound, it'll be Raymondville, who's baseline out of bounds. I didn't even look at the replay. Raymondville looks, gets it into Collins. Collins has it with 12, with 10, with 9. Collins picked up the dribble to Raymondville. They got to get it across with 8 seconds. An 8-second violation. They had to get it across and did not. They took too long, lollygagging with the basketball in the backcourt. That's a backcourt turnover.
Yep.
The red light comes on.
It is
Monarch basketball. Well, now the refs are getting together and they'll talk about it.
The clock said 15, if I'm not mistaken.
Now they're going to say no. The basketball will remain with Atlanta.
Wow.
6 and 8/10 seconds. They have to take it outside out of bounds right there at the midcourt stripe. Raymondville has it. 6 and 8/10 seconds. 82-82 in the WABA South Regional Final. The refs are trying to get everything right now. I'll give them credit. They've done a good job of staying on top of it all day.
They have. Yes, they have.
Raymondville looking in to Collins. Collins has it. And a foul call.
Oh,
Why
wow.
the foul?
Wow.
Collins will be going to the free throw. Wait, they're not letting her shoot. They're over the limit. She should be shooting. Here comes Sweeney. They just blew that. Raymondville with 2. Raymondville to Tilford. Layup. No! Overtime.
Overtime.
Free basketball.
If the foul was called, why wasn't she on the line? I don't understand.
I don't understand it because
That
they
should've
are
been
over the
on the
limit.
line.
They were over the limit.
That should have been 2 shots. Wow. Referees might have missed that one. Very questionable. They over the limit with 7 fouls. We're showing that it should have been 2 shots from the line.
Yikes. Yikes.
Need to talk that over.
You know what, though? This one is what I'll say. It's going to overtime. Let it play out now.
Yeah.
82-82. A 34-point fourth quarter from the Coastal Empire Lady Monarchs, Emmanuel Glaze.
We talked about they don't have no quit in them. They just played last night. They played hard. They got a couple of those 3D red lights going for them. And look at this. We're going into overtime. 82-82.
3-minute overtime. At least 3 minutes is on the clock. Wow. Well, well. Look at this. He's Emmanuel Glaze. I'm Joe Hilsman. Glad that you're with us in our SUV TV courtside seats from the CT Martin Recreational Center in Atlanta, Georgia. It's the Atlanta Angels and the Coastal Empire Lady Monarchs in the WABA South Regional Final, the second round.
3 minutes, more minutes of basketball.
You know what we call this, Emmanuel, right?
What is we call? What we call?
Free basketball.
Free basketball.
Hashtag free basketball.
Free basketball.
I'm going to hear some flack. I have not tweeted about this game. I will. Don't worry about it. I get the messages. I see the messages. It is 8 fouls before you're over the limit.
Wow. What a game. What a game. 2 double-digit leads. Brought down to 1, and now we have a tie game. This is a great game right now.
So it is 18 fouls. I do apologize.
Okay.
Not 7.
Okay.
And they're going over the overtime rules. There are different variation of rules. The rule book for the WABA almost looks like algebra. Almost. Not quite, but almost. So what's the value of X? I don't know.
We thought it was 7, but it looks like it's 8.
What's the value of Y? I don't know. And what's the value of Z? I definitely do not know. I feel like the doctor off of Sanford and Son. I don't know.
I don't know.
82-82. 3 minutes on the clock. Free basketball. I will never, ever, ever complain about free basketball.
Coach Fleming's shirt is still tucked in.
It is. It is. It is still tucked in. He claps his hands together as he walks down and looks at his bench. And he put Brianna Gibson back in the game late in the 4th, and now she will start this 4th quarter. It'll be Jones, Raymondville, Collins, Holt, and Sweeney, the 5 that will start it for the Angels here in overtime. Tay Mike, Teague, Gibson, Johnson, and Akins, the 5 that will start it for the Lady Monarchs, who are in the purple and gold.
Wow.
What a ball game.
What a game. What a game.
I don't think 3 minutes is fitting for overtime. I think it should be 5. My opinion, but that's why I'm over here with the headset on. He's Emmanuel Glaze. I'm Joel Hilsman. This is the WABA in overtime. Tay Mike wins it for the Monarchs. Do you realize they have an opportunity to take the lead?
Wow.
Drive. Akins lost it out of bounds and will stay with the Monarchs. I remind you, they had a 17-point 3rd quarter and trailed 62-48 headed to the 4th after a 29-point 3rd quarter from Atlanta. They just responded with a 34-point 4th quarter. Tay Mike, a 3. Hill of the rim, no. Rebound offensively by Teague, but taken away by Sharon Sweeney of the Angels. Sweeney gives it over to Raymondville. Raymondville across the timeline. Raymondville has been effective as the 3rd leading scorer. Inside the Collins layup, no. Gibson swallows it up on the glass and puts it on the floor. Outletting it up ahead, here comes Akins. Akins on the attack to Sweeney. She cut off the baseline and a double dribble.
Great call by the ref right there. She did pick it up and put it back down, double dribble right there.
Amber Holt and Nicole Collins have been toting the mail. Amber Holt has 30. She's number 22 in white. Sweeney picks up the basketball and comes across the timeline, the 5'2" guard out of Georgia Tech. She has yet to score in the contest. She's just been a floor general. Now Collins in the corner to Morgan Jones. Jones up fake, goes baseline, puts it off the window. It came out. Rebound underneath Collins, back up and in.
Collins has taken over the second half, and now she's going in overtime doing the same thing.
Offensive rebound and second chance opportunity. A minute gone by in the 3-minute overtime. Here comes Tay Mike. Lost it. Recovered by Johnson, taken away by Morgan Jones. Jones now with a head up, gets it up ahead to Raymondville. Raymondville turns it on. Michaela drives and scores! Michaela Raymondville.
Great decision by Raymondville there to take it to the hole.
100 seconds left in overtime. It's a 4-point game, 86-82. The Monarchs moving left to right, inside. Teague is fouled by Collins.
It's one of them statements. Great play, as you can see right here. Great move by Raymondville to keep going. Instead of pulling up, she went all the way to the hole to get that 2 points for the Angels.
You got it. Raymondville, 13 of her 16 in this second half. Free throw from Teague is good. Teague 2 of 2. She has 6 points in the contest. Out of Jacksonville University. Makes that second one. Cuts the lead to 2 with 90 seconds.
As we said all game, the Monarchs aren't going anyway. You're going to have to beat them.
Jones gives it across the Hope. Sweeney works on it. 10 on the 24. Woo. 6 on the 24. They got to go. Raymondville with 5 on the 24. 3 on the 24. Raymondville a deep 3. Shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation. Not paying attention to the shot clock.
And that has burned Atlanta a couple of times today, man.
Yes, it has. That one there was pretty big because they're only up by 2 and the turnover goes back to the Monarchs. Let's see what happens on this possession.
86-84 coming up on exactly 1 minute. Aikens across the timeline, picked up defensively by Jones. He goes right by, puts it up, floats it up with the right hand. No, the foul is an offensive foul called
foul.
Miss Jacavia Aikens out of South Carolina State. She has filled up the box score today too, and she has benefited. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 field goals in 3D form.
Wow. And as we know, that +1 means a lot in this game.
Up ahead now to Nicole Collins. Collins is going to drive on a hesitation. Collins goes up, layup. It fell in good. Nicole Collins.
Collins
Has literally been unstoppable in this second half.
Wow.
Tay Mike, jumper, good.
She's another one. She's came strong this second half.
Did they get them the point? It's 86-86. Here's Jones. They didn't. It's 88. Jones, jumper, good. Morgan Jones. She has 5 points and a timeout. Now let's check the score. Is it 90-86 or is it 88-86?
Should be 90 in my way I count.
Okay, the way you count 90, okay.
It should be 90.
There's Morgan Jones, our SUV TV Instant Replay brought to you by 1891, and now it is 90-86. All right, 29 and 3/10. I tell you, the crew has been on top of it today.
Very good. Said one of the best statisticians over there that you mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah, that's my girl. You see her right there, holding it down. The 3 official crew, they've had work to do today, and they've been on top of it. And they put more time on the clock, so 33 seconds on the clock. No timeout, got to go from the backcourt. They're going to roll it up. So now Morgan Jones is going to race and make Aikens pick it up, and now she has to go. Aikens now with the right-hand dribble. The shot clock is on. Here's Aikens. Aikens picked it up, gives it over to Tay Mike, picked up by Tilford. Tilford moves her feet. Mike, a 3. Tay Mike, a 3-ball. 90-89. The shot clock is off, though. They have to foul. Here comes Holt. No shot clock. 18 seconds. Holt back to Tilford. There's no shot clock. You've got to foul. Tilford gives it over to Jones. Jones to Collins. They are not fouling. Holt, layup good. Amber Holt.
That makes it only a 3-point game, though.
Still, though, you got to foul.
Yes, you do.
8 and 3/10. Timeout call.
3-point game. They get the ball back. These Monarchs aren't going anywhere. Tay has been just exciting this second half.
In the second half, indeed. That was her 3rd triple of the game, a topside tray ball.
You want her stat line now?
Not yet.
I'll give it 1 more. I'll give it to you.
21 points in the contest for Tay Mike. And you look at that little dime drop right there, sharing and carrying Collins the Hope. They have been the heavy lifters for the Angels today, and then Michaela Raymondville has been very effective as well.
Look at how she just confident in her shot. She stops right there at the top of the 3-point line. Nice.
Well, they need another one of those, but they get the timeout, so they get to advance the ball to the forecourt. 92-89, 8 and 3/10. What did they draw up? Teague is the trigger. Teague looks into Tay Mike. They're going to go right back to it. Picked up by Raymondville. Tay stops, got her in the air. 3 on the way. Bombs! Give me the hot sauce! Give me the hot sauce, Tay Mike! Tie ball game! 3 and 1/10. Oh! Steal by Aikens. Aikens floats it up. Oh! Long green! They call it a timeout! That should be 3 points! The ball game is over! The ball game is not over!
It's not
The ball game is not over! It should be 95-92
Long
and
get-
7/10 of a second, and it should be Angels ball. Oh my God!
Wow.
Tay Mike, a
Wow.
topside triple to tie the ball game, and then a poor inbound was stolen from Takavia Akins, and she scored. It should be a backcourt turnover. It should be 95-92.
Yes, you're right. You're right. That was definitely a backcourt turnover. After this, just look at Tay. We've been talking about it in the second half. Look at the confidence in her shot. Oh, man. Three-pointer, count them, tied the game right there.
Yeah, but they put 5/10 of a second on the clock, but they haven't given her the third point.
That should be a red light special. 3D red light on that one.
It should be. The refs are getting together and talking about it. 8/10 of a second. So they got the timeout, advancing the ball to the front court.
Right.
I need them to realize that they need that point up
Gotta
there.
give them their point. So they were still in the backcourt.
It was in the backcourt on the steal. The refs and we've got there it is, 0.7 of a second. Here's Tay Mike again. It almost looks like a carbon copy of her previous three.
Wow.
And she got Raymondville in the air
Wow.
and pulled the three ball.
Wow.
And now they give them the other point.
92. Ho, ho, ho. What play did Coach call with 0.7 seconds to see if we can get another overtime?
Jacavia Atkins has six 3D field goals.
Wow.
6. Wow. 7/10 of a second. Willis triggers in the hole. Open three on the way. Oh, God! And no! Coastal
Wow.
Empire Lady Monarchs have got revenge. They do it on the road in the second game of a back-to-back and eliminate the defending Atlanta Angel champions.
Wow.
95-92, and there is no question Tay Mike, big-time threes. They trail by 14 in the fourth quarter. Cut it to 1. They trail by 11 in the fourth quarter. Cut it to 1. They forced it to overtime and won it in overtime.
Wow.
95-92. Wow.
Great comeback by the Monarchs. Like we said, they was not going to give up this game, and Tay with a second half and overtime for the Angels. Great win by the Monarchs. Wow. And Aiken with the steal. Wow. Great game. Great game.
24 points in the contest for Tay Mike. I gave her the hot sauce because she hit 4 triples, and the last 2 triples were something special.
Coach is very excited right now. He said he wanted this game because they were the one that knocked him out. Give the Monarchs credit. Back-to-back games, back-to-back wins in 2 days. And like you say, ballers play all the time, and playing back-to-back, they still got this victory. Got that revenge he was looking for. Great game. Great game by the Monarchs. We're going to do it out there, though.
So just a quick stat line for you. 24 points from Tay Mike, 23 points from Jacavia Adams, at Jake Atkins. Akins, by the way, had 18 3D points, meaning she had 6 field goals in 3D point form.
23 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists.
And now we're getting the official stats handed to us, but they don't know who Jay Hillsman is.
That was
Do
going to come over.
I'm going to come over. Her name is. So if you can get 3 things from her, or unless you want me to ask.
Amber Holt had 31 for the Angels.
Right? And what's her like her father nickname and where she's from? Right? Richmond, Virginia, Birmingham. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
29 points that I have for Nicole Collins. And how about Michaela Raymondville, was with the Monarchs last year and lost to Atlanta, and with Atlanta this year and lost to the Monarchs.
Wow. Yeah.
95-92. All right, we'll step out, take a quick break, and then we'll have a player interview in just a moment right here, the WABA South Regional Final on SUV TV. Joel Hilsman, Emmanuel Glaze back here with you, the WABA South Region Final. We're joined by Tay Mike, the leading scorer. Tay, let's talk about it now. You didn't have a great first half, turned it on in the second half. Back-to-back threes, one to tie it, one to give you the lead on what looked like the same play. Just talk to us about, number one, your effort there down the stretch and your team coming from 14 down in the fourth quarter.
Well, in the first half, you're right, I had a bad game. Bad half. But normally we turn it up in the second half. And I know because they was face guarding me the whole time, so I know I had to become a screener first and then become a scorer. So that's what I had to do. And then it was crunch time. I seen it winding down. I was like, listen, we got to get in here. We called a timeout, talked about the plays, got it together, ran a good play, and that's how I was able to get the shot off.
You're also the 1891 ball of the game. Talk about that second half. You saw did the goal get big because you was just hitting threes. That three you took at the end with the little pump fake in overtime. Tell us about it just looked like the goal was just easy shooting for you at the end.
Hey, I took a lot of practice doing those, man. Every day, my coach made me do that at Wichita. So every day I practice that shot, that one shot, because I know at the end of the day, either they was going to give it to me or they wasn't. But when they gave it to me, I was supposed to knock down that shot. So I practiced that in the gym every day and night. And that's how I was able to knock it down. Be confident as well.
We're taking a look at the replay right now. Now, my job is to poke at you. And Michaela Raymondville was your teammate last year.
Oh, yeah.
And you just did it to her right there. Did it add a little something extra to her?
I had to because she got me on that steal. That's my sister. I love her to death. But listen, we're on different teams now.
Yeah.
And she still sits off the court, but on the court, I had to give it to her.
Tay,
Thank you.
y'all were down 14, you were down 11, but you still, there was some fight in this team that we talked about. It looked like you guys weren't going anywhere. Talk about that resilience.
Oh, no, we're not going anywhere. We're a second-half team, and I'm going to say that every day. We're a second-half team. So, I mean, we just had to give extra effort. Somehow we love digging ourselves in the hole and then getting up out of it.
Well, that shows a team that can overcome adversity. That's what that shows.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir, it is.
All right, well, congratulations, Tay Mike, 24 points on the day. I gave you the hot sauce. I know that you don't know what that means, but when you hit 4 threes in a game, I give you the hot sauce.
Got that hot sauce.
So welcome to SUV TV, and congratulations, and wish you the best on the road to
What's
continue
your
the
IG that
playoffs.
people can follow you at?
I don't know.
See, that's what he doing.
It's
all that.
TATA Mike 23.
That's what's up. TATA Mike 23. And like Joel say, thank you. Great game. Congratulations. Going
Thank
to the
you.
next round.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. It's time to eat. I'm still hungry. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Thank you. Wrapping up the WABA second round playoffs of the South Regional Final. 95-92, the Coastal Empire Lady Monarchs with the overtime victory over the Atlanta Angels, who were the defending champs. Are we getting Coach Jesse Fleming? Because if we are, man, we might have to hold on and get ready, because I know he got a lot of energy.
Get in. He about to go in.
The shirt is out, by the way.
You saw that. I just saw that. I was looking over here. Maybe it pulled out a little bit, man. You know, that overtime might have pulled it.
All right, we're going to take a break and come back with Coach Fleming in just a moment. All right, so back inside of CT Martin, Emmanuel Glaze, Joel Hilsman. We'll wrap it up from our SUV TV courtside seats. Again, 95-92 as you look at some of the B-roll action. It is the Coastal Empire Lady Monarchs eliminating the Atlanta Angels. Final thoughts, Emmanuel?
Wow, it was low score in the first half. We was like, well, at that second half and overtime it picked up. Monarchs, they say they're a second half team. That's what we saw. Awesome game by them. Tay Mike stepping up. Hey, man. And I get the call with Joe Hilsman, so I feel good right now about life.
I enjoyed it too, my brother Glaze, Emmanuel Glaze of the Crush Sports. I enjoyed it.
Great game, man. What's your thoughts, man?
Very good game. I think the 3D thing is very, it can change the game very quickly,
Wow.
and we realized that. And of course, Miss Aiken, she took advantage of the 3D in the best possible way, 18 points off of 3Ds. Amber Holt, very good job. Nicole Collins, good job. And Raymondville, man, you got a feel for her.
Yeah.
Left one team and went to the other, and both of them come up short. But they've been playing ball down there at the Coastal Lady Empire now, the third year of the WABA, and a big road victory, and they'll party on. Good game, good contest, and wish them the best, man.
Yes, sir. Awesome game.
All right. So we'll see you down the road right here for Emmanuel Glazer and our entire SUV TV staff. I'm Joe Hilsman, the SUVTV.com.